Guys, Drew Mead here from MarineMax on Lake Lanier. I am standing on a 2026 Boston Whaler 17 Montauk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you a tour of the boat, and we're going to start out back here in the transom. This boat is a do-it-all boat, man. I'm a huge fan of small boats. They're fun, they're easy to handle, and man, this boat just really can do it all. So I'm going to take you through the boat, tell you about all the things that it does well, and encourage you to come see it in person. But right back here in the back, we've got our seats installed currently, but these are removable. This boat is a fishing machine, but it is also made to lounge, made to be comfortable and enjoyable. So these backrests are actually sitting in rod holders currently. So if we're going out for a fishing day, throw the rods in the rod holder, get a spread, do some trolling. The boat's got a trolling feature where you can dial in the speed, get your rod set up. I mean, you can totally fish this boat by yourself or bring some friends. There's plenty of room. In 17 feet of boat, you got tons of room. With the seats in place, they can all have a seat and lounge, or pull the seats out of the way and have a big fishing day. Boston Whaler is known for their unsinkability. So with that, the boats are built via a unibond construction, which means there's really no proper bilge in the boat. So what you do have is this rear scupper area. So they do have a bilge pump in place there. As water comes into the boat, it will drain aft, run into that little sump, and then be pumped overboard. So you really don't have to worry about it. The boat is truly unsinkable, so you could take this thing in some serious waves, and the boat is going to handle it. So it is amazing to see what this little 17-foot boat can do. Right now overhead I have the bimini up, because I love to have some shade when I'm out on the water. Now let's say we're having a full-on fishing day. It is super easy to collapse the bimini. It just has these nylon straps here. You take the straps off, the bimini will collapse up, and then you can boot it right here in the middle, which will then give you overhead casting space throughout the entire boat. Now I'm a huge fan of the shade, so I'll have the bimini top up most of the day, and I still have plenty of room to cast. You can work your rods right up here in the bow, or let's say we're not having a fishing day, and I've got the seats out like I do today. You can lounge up here in the front, you can relax, plenty of room. Like I said, the boat really just does it all, and it does it all so well. Up here underneath the seats, it's got kind of a hidden feature on the boat. You do have storage compartments, and Boston Whaler has done such an excellent job with these boats. This is a insulated fiberglass storage compartment, which can double as a cooler, a fish box, or dry storage if you want to. They all have drain plugs in them, so if we did run it like an ice box or fish box, at the end of the day, if I want to drain it, I just pull the plug, the water's going to run right over the side. Super easy for cleanup, and just a really nice design by Boston Whaler. Similar story up here with the anchor locker. So cushions come out of the way, and you have a dedicated ground tackle storage, again with the drain in place. So let's say we pull up some Georgia red clay or a little bit of sand off the bottom. Man, you can just hose it out right here in the compartment, pull the drain plug, all of the mess water will run over the side, and nothing to worry about. While we're up here in the bow pointing out cool features, I'd love you to notice that the boat is already wired for a trolling motor. So back to that unibond construction, it's very difficult to add something like that after the fact on a Boston Whaler like this. So having the boat pre-wired for a trolling motor makes it a whole lot easier for you to install whatever trolling motor you like. Some folks prefer Minn Kota, some folks prefer Garmin, but really the boat is ready to go power-wise, so that you can put whatever motor you like on board the boat. Back here at the helm, I glossed over this a little bit. The boat is equipped with a Simrad multifunction display. So let's say we're doing our fishing day. The boat has a killer transducer paired to this. So we can do sonar, we can do bottom imaging, or we can just run it in the chart setting like I have it now. And this Simrad is paired to our JL audio. It is a 4 6.5-inch JL audio sound system. So there's 4 6.5-inch speakers, 2 in the transom, two on either side of the helm, which just pump out a ton of sound for this little 17-foot boat. I keep saying it, but the boat really does do it all, and it does it all really well. So with the sound system paired through the multifunction display, this is kind of the central command screen of the boat. You can get your chart, your sonar, your sound system, your phone, all of that stuff running right here through the Simrad. And then anything engine-wise, the boat's equipped with a Mercury SmartCraft gauge right there off to the side. So you've got your tacho here. Obviously, you'll pick up boat speed off your Simrad screen. And then down here in the bottom is a SmartCraft digital display for the engine, so you can get temperature, charge, voltage, anything else you want to know, all right here at your fingertips. Guys, come see this boat. It's super cool. I'm sure you've heard of a Boston Whaler before, but come check this one out in person. It's a beautiful blue that really doesn't show well in photos, so you got to come see it in person here at Bald Ridge Marina on Lake Lanier. Looking forward to showing it to you.